Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Matty. Welcome to this video back in the farm zone. It is me, I am, and this is it. So let's go. Yeah, we are farming some walls, the Lego walls, which is at level 9, just in case you didn't know. And as you can see, we caught up a little bit from last video. We're at 87 now, so moving along slightly. I've got loads of gold and elixir to spend as well, so looking good on that front. And I'm going to blast out some wallage now. You might sense a slight annoyance in my voice. Yeah, that would be because I've just done a 19-minute video audio recording, which is, by the way, the length of this video, and it didn't record any of it, so I've had to redo the lot again. Sweet. Anyway, 94 walls done. Got 7 done there, which is awesome. So yeah, trying to get blast out these Lego walls is great fun. It's I'm actually really enjoying it. Now you can spend it with gold and elixir. It's made the job a lot easier, to be honest. So yeah, hope you're going to enjoy this episode. Hope you're enjoying this series as well. Obviously of me doing the farming. I've got a couple of series going at the moment. I've got obviously the farming series, which is this one. I've got those emphatic wars, which we're doing at the moment because I've created the emphatic elite war clan, which is absolutely awesome. I'm having so much fun doing it. It's like a breath of fresh air to Clash of Clans for me, really. Just being able to switch between the constant farming that I'm doing with Lunian, mixing that in with some great wars, and winning every one of them as well. We're on our we've won 6 in a row at the moment. We're on course for our 7th win, because I just don't think the other clans are trying, to be honest. So hopefully you enjoy that series and you enjoy this one as well. Obviously let me know if you've got any pressing thoughts, concerns, you want to see anything new. You know, I'm open to suggestion, guys. I'm here for you, really, to help out, advise, show my experiences and just my take on raiding, full stop, really. So I obsess on games quite, if you hadn't guessed that already, and I just try and learn everything about them. You know, in my early Clash days I spent hours and hours on Clash Wiki learning the stuff, and I was learning what's ahead of my town hall while I was on my current one. So you know, I learned a lot of stuff before I was even doing it in Clash, and I've done that throughout, I suppose, my experience with it. So yeah, you could say I'm a fountain of knowledge for all or something like that, and that's not far from the truth. But anyway, on this raid, it looks like, I mean, there's not a huge amount of loot available, but the reason I included it was quite a nice potential 3-star. I'm not going to give it away if it is or it isn't at the moment, but as you might see, it's looking pretty likely, especially since I've just used the Queen's ability, and there will go all the defences and then the 100%. So pretty nice win there, which I thought I'd include, which had a bit of loot in. And here's a raid which is pretty rare, where you see like full collectors and everything on a maxed out Town Hall 9. So normally it's Town Hall 10s I'm fighting at this sort of level, or the Town Hall 9s just don't have much loot. So it was slightly odd to see that. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I weren't complaining, especially since all the storages were on the outside as well as the collectors, because Mr. Man decided to put a nice Canadian flag, by the look of it, straight in the middle of his base with the decorations, and keep the storages out on the edge for me to plunder. Unfortunately I wasn't able to get all the loot. There was quite a significant amount of gold left at the end, which is slightly... Oh, it's not the best, really, is it? That king placement was embarrassing, because I think he got one slug at the dark drill, and then got distracted by trying to take on the queen that's hiding behind a wall. Stupid bitch. Anyways, into the next raid. So yeah, I mean, as I said on previous videos, Master 3 is a really nice sweet spot for farming. You might, I mean, I dip between sort of the 2500 to 2600, sort of. 2650 I think is the maximum I try and go. I purposely lose trophies if I'm sort of going above that, because I'm pretty much winning every raid, and I'd recommend it anyway because of the league bonus that you get. Now on that, there is a few points I wanted to say. I haven't done, obviously a lot of people did sort of the Halloween update video and kept you posted on all the updates that were coming and this and that and the other, but I didn't bother. I feel like I should have done it, really, but I've had a lot going on at work, a lot going on in my personal life as well. I've been really busy. I just haven't had the time as much as I wanted to to commit to making videos like that, because they do take quite a bit of time in editing and stuff. More so anyway than throwing together a quick sort of farming video or you know, a quick war video or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was absolutely I was impressed with some of the updates that they put through, and it wasn't even the ones that were on the sneak peeks. I mean, obviously they did the war bonus, not the war bonus, sorry, well they did, but I was talking about the war advanced searching, the war clan tag, the headstone, but all of that was sort of negligible for me, really. It didn't really bother me at all. It wasn't like anything fantastic. What I thought was awesome was all the stuff they didn't announce officially, like the 4th mortar. That was pretty cool. So I've got that currently upgraded in my base. Or how about the league bonus has suddenly jumped up? So now, whereas before in M3 it was 70,000 golden elixir for a win, it's now 100,000. And similarly in Champions League, where it was previously 120, it's now 180s, which is a 60,000 of each per raid swing. Which, you know, if you're doing 10, 15, 20 raids a day, that's a huge amount of gold and elixir to accrue. So that was awesome. And the war win bonus has shot up as well, which is even better since I'm in a 10v10 constant war clan and we're kicking ass. So yeah, I mean, the update for me was absolutely awesome. Really, really happy with that. Flicking back over to this raid, I don't know if you saw at the start, 720 or 730,000 elixir available, with a 400 and something thousand gold kicker. So crazy elixir raid. Unfortunately, if you judge it and have a look by where the storage placement is compared to the elixirs. And that lightning spell, I mean, that was badass. And the elixir collectors, it just meant that it was going to be very difficult to get to all of it. So as much as I tried, I just don't think it was sort of the right army composition for this base. The collectors were in quite set into the base, which meant I needed to use more troops. So I had less of an army to rush on the storages. So it just wasn't the best. Maybe I could have deployed it a bit better. Who knows? You guys can be the judges of that. Maybe I did my final assault on the wrong area as well. Again, now that's for you guys to judge and me to think about. So I think what I decided to do now is try and go for that top left sort of elixir storage, and I was hoping maybe I could get into the centre or anything like that. So I dropped in a rage spell, my final 5 loons, and all of the minions as well, and my king, to see what damage we could do getting into there. Now the minions didn't do a good job in surviving. They all got destroyed by the queen. King got in there, he ended up getting hurt, but was able to take the queen down and finish her off and take down the storage. So now it's a case of he's on the gold storage, but it really looks like he's got not much more left in his health tank after that. He's going to try and go for the centre and end up deaded anyway. So nice little sort of 770,000 raid, which was not too bad, not too shabby. So unfortunately I didn't get the full amount on that. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a few things. One of them was, you know, I've got some new series in the pipeline. I suppose I'm going to be trophy pushing again at some stage, because I do really enjoy doing those series. They are great fun. Obviously I've still got my learning go wipe, which I haven't really done to the full potential yet. I'm going to be trying to get to Champions League with go wipe only, as well as an army composition, because I think that'll be a really good or nice video a nice series to do. My heroes, because they're going up quite high, maybe when they're both level 20 or level 25 or something, I'll get focused more on that. But I'm really enjoying the warring and the farming at the moment. That's a lovely combo, especially since war is actually quite profitable at the moment when you win, and the amount that we're doing it. So it's all helping with my farming series and trying to get my my heroes max level. Obviously the only issue I've got is I'm warring without heroes, which means go wipe is more useful than go wee wee is anyway, because go wee wee is somewhat more reliant on heroes. So Anyway, this raid, nice amount of gold, nice amount of elixir, and dark elixir as well, so pretty good all rounder. Just clearing up the 50% now, which I did, not too bad at all, and can walk away with a nice happy sort of loot. You'll notice that a lot of these raids are pre-update as well, so they haven't got the 4th mortar yet, or the additional league bonus in. Although at the end of the video, I think from memory, I did do the outro to the video, or the last few bits, sort of post update, and you'll see that in the amount of Legos that I've actually got completed. Because at the start of the video, I had 87, and you're going to see a completely different amount to that at the end of the video as well. I think at the start of this video, my queen was on 18, and my king was on 17. In between now and then, I had set my king off, and by the end of this video he was almost complete to level 18 as well, and in fact I was ready to set my queen off, but we'll see that at the end of the video. Anyway, I've got quite a few, I think there's quite a few more raids to get through, and go through on this this episode first. So yeah, I mean, Loonian farming's going very well. As I said, Masters League's a pretty good spot for farming. I'd recommend going anywhere between 2,500 and sort of 2,650 trophies for some good lootage. If you're going to drop to 2,500, just try and stay in M3 to keep up the good loot bonus. Sorry if I'm repeating myself as well, guys. It's because I've literally just done the recording. Realised none of it recorded. I'm literally back-to-backing audio recordings, which isn't the best because it means I might be repeating myself, I might not. It's hard to keep track. Anyway, life is pretty good at the moment. I'm really enjoying Clash of Clans. I'm really enjoying YouTubing. It's sort of my sanity at the moment, doing this sort of stuff, the regular stuff, because life is just mental at work, and I've got so much going on. If I started talking about it all, I'd probably bore you and put you to sleep, and you don't really want to know. But yeah, really loving the Clash of Clans and the YouTubing. I've got some thinking about moving forwards. I'm potentially going to be saving up to get an Xbox quite soon, an Xbox One. I've already got a 360. But obviously the new Halo game's going to come out. Destiny's out as well, and I've been watching my brother play it and playing a little bit at his house as and when. And yeah, because it's a developer of Bungie, and I don't know if any of you knew this, but before I worked on a Halo channel for years, never got far. I mean, I think I only ever got 150 subscribers, but there's about 200 or 300 videos on there of what I used to do. It just never took off for me in terms of, you know, getting recognised or popular or whatever. But I invested so much time into YouTubing, which is why I suppose I came to Clash of Clans already quite a confident YouTuber, because I'd done it all before, just on a game that unfortunately I never got any recognition for. Although I felt I was pretty good at it, but is what it is. I suppose potentially I'm thinking of other games, open to suggestion, guys, but maybe, you know, Clash of Clans has got a limited sort of lifespan, but don't get me wrong, I'm going to play it until it's death, and until it's literally no one's watching my videos anymore. As long as I've got an audience, guys, I'm going to be uploading these videos because it's just good fun. I really enjoy the feedback and just the general doing these YouTube videos. Anyway, we've got Kingy Man here trying to get in. Decided he doesn't want to go for loot. He wants to kill some Teslas and take down some half-dead expos. So thanks, King. Maybe in future you can just go for some loot when I'm going for a loot raid, and go for maybe we'll go for a bit of defences on when I'm going for the win. Anyway, yeah, dropping the minions in to help out. They're taking down the dark storage, and they're going to turn on that drill and cane it down about now. And maybe we're going to get the 2-star. Actually, I think I remember it's pretty unlikely. Might take that expo down with me. Drop that last lightning spell on the dark drill. Expo does go down. Drill goes half health. Walk away with a beastly raid with a hell of a lot of loot. 3k is pretty standard. Maybe about 2.5 actually for farming in M3. Because when those max level drills are full, there's a lot of yummy loot to be had. So if you're getting loads of great gold and elixir down in gold 3 or something like that, you know, great news. But let me tell you, I probably make more elixir in a day than you have in the past 3 seasons. So that's why I'm able to keep my heroes going and get them to such a high level. Because I'll give you a clue now. I think my queen to level 20 is going to be 100,000 elixir. So trying to save that up quite quickly while saving it for the king upgrade, it's not so easy. Anyway, back to this raid. Most of the storages and the collectors are on the outside, which really does help with trying to take them down. The loot is split between the storages and the collectors. I don't think I quite realised how much that was so. I thought it was probably in the collector, so maybe I didn't do this raid as intelligently as I should have. I dropped a rage spell there to try and get the minions to suck in to take down the queen, which they did in the end. There she goes. And let's see, but they didn't do too well in surviving and going for the right thing and taking down that elixir storage, as you can see. So probably looking for the win now. It's not looking too difficult. Just going to place down the rest of those minions down there to try and rack up a few more percentage. And we've got some more at the top, as you can see. They're taking down those collectors and the storage as well. So it's going to be a case of where am I going to deploy the CC troops to get some remaining loot. And I think it all boiled down to where the most storages were. You can see that 2 storages on the map are about to go down. And on the left hand side of the base there was 2 more that were available, which I was able to take down as well. So I ended up walking away with pretty much all the elixir, which is great news, most of the gold and most of the dark elixir as well. So not a bad raid at all, really. Anyway, in case you guys didn't know, I'm having a new baby soon. I have I don't know who knows and who doesn't know, so I might as well just blurt it out. The wife is preggo again. She's got her all pregnant and stuff. So it's due on the 27th of February. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. And we're not going to find out until it's arrived. Obviously, I've already got one boy, Ben, who's the bane. I mean, love of my life. Yeah, that's what I meant. He doesn't try and wreck my laptop, break my stuff, and stop me from doing YouTube stuff at all. No, not that guy. Anyways, so yeah, apparently I'm quite fertile. So when you guys are out there spreading my name, spreading the love, saying, you know, that Clashing Matty guy, yeah, he's a pretty fertile man. he can impregnate anything. Yeah, you might not want to say that, but it appears to be the case because it didn't take long. Anyway. I suppose moving off of that topic, so I suppose I'll if you see a quiet patch sort of later early February, you'll probably know why, and that's because I'm in hospital, shitting myself. But yeah, I've been through it once, so I'm not too worried. My brother Ryanair, also, who is a member of my clan, #RageFail, he's also having a baby soon as well. So it looks like people in my family just want babies. Yeah, it just appears to be that time in life. I suppose I am 27, so it was sort of inevitable at some stage. And don't get me wrong, it's an exciting thing, but most of you guys are probably like still at school or whatever, and don't really I've never considered that, but yeah, it's a part of life, as Mufasa. No, he didn't say it. It's a circle of life. Anyways, back to the base. What do we got? We got a look at the wall I've got done now. I've nearly done my final bit of the second layer of wall. Hit last piece there as well. Looking at how much wallage I've actually done. Up to date, I suppose, is 118, so that's looking pretty awesome, almost halfway on the Lego front. King is nearly done to level 18. You can see down there, he's having some fun. Queen, look at my dark elixir. Guess what? I've got enough monies, so I can send my queen off to level 19. There she goes. Bish bash bosh, we are done. So yeah, boy, this episode's got everything you want. Farming, upgrading, walls, heroes. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video, so I hope you've enjoyed. And yes, sub to me if you haven't already. Give me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and enjoy your day.